looking into this video, I'm Ceryn. I'm very excited to film today's video. It is going to be a trying skincare I thought I hated. Now, I'm a friend in my friendship group that I would say is probably most obsessed with beauty. I've worked in beauty for like 7 years. It's my hobby, my job, so that does trickle into my friendships, and I'm the friend that a lot of people will come to me and say, oh, I want a new face wash, what do you recommend? Or it works the opposite way and I say, oh, I wouldn't use that, or I don't particularly like that. And I do want to say disclaimer, just because I'm saying I don't like something doesn't mean you shouldn't use it or that it is in fact bad. This is just my opinion. So what I did is I texted some of my closest friends and said, look, what if I said don't use or that I don't like? I thought they'd have to think about it, but they literally didn't. Loads of them replied like instantly saying, oh, this, this and this. So what I've done is got them to help me, and I've got a little bag to go through and revisit some products that I've said in the past I don't like, some I've said I hated, and just to see whether I still hate them. So I can see the first thing that we should start off with, and I think it was my best friend or my sister that said this. But anyway, face wipes. Years ago, when I was like 16, I used to use face wipes. I think everyone used to use face wipes. It wasn't until I started like learning about makeup, learning about skincare, that I realised they're just a bit rubbish. Like, if you're buying something to take off your makeup and it doesn't take off your makeup, why are you still buying it? Like, that's my mindset, and I've got to use like so many face wipes to take off my makeup that it just it's not efficient. I think I did a reel on Instagram, which I'll put on the screen right now, and it's me taking off my makeup with a face wash versus a face wipe. And it honestly takes less time to double cleanse my face with a face wash than it does to take off all of my makeup with a wipe, and I still don't take it all off. So that is that. As well as it not taking off your makeup, there's so many other reasons that I don't like them. While I do this, I will use the products and see what I think. So as well as them not taking off your makeup very well, some of them have got really strong chemicals in them, and they can really strip the skin of its natural oils, which can then lead to dehydration, which can then lead to aging. So there's so many things that if you love skincare or you love your skin, these don't love your skin. And look how much makeup has come off. Like, I've never used this wipe and I've done one bit of my cheek. The thing is, I think people think, you know, they're gonna be so much quicker when they're just not, because you're just not taking off your makeup like thoroughly. Like, this is literally the top layer. And in some ways, by doing this and like rubbing your face so much, it's like exfoliating your face vigorously every single day. So I think I read an article once that said some face wipes can cause like micro tears in the skin. And I think a lot of my friends, like when I said, oh, well, stop using face wipes, it's really not good for your face, they were like, oh, but it doesn't cause me spots, it doesn't cause me any problems. But it's like, well, it doesn't now. It is like leading your skin to be dehydrated, and it could be, you know, causing premature aging, which ain't nobody got time for that. The main thing for me is I just really want my skin to be as clean as it possibly can. I just don't feel like it is whenever I use face wipes, you know? You don't have to go through the entire pack, which leads me to, they're really bad for the environment, aren't they? They're so bad. I know ones like this, like they say, do they say they're better for the environment? No. Some are biodegradable. Are these biodegradable? I don't even know. It doesn't say, so I'm guessing they're not. Oh, I haven't even done my mascara. So my pet peeve is trying to take off mascara with a face wipe, because don't you look at it and all your lashes come out and everything, and obviously I want all my lashes, so and it actually hurts sometimes as well, and it's not the most attractive, let's be honest. Okay, I'm all done, and literally this is how many I had to use, and I don't even feel like all my makeup's off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and to be honest, I probably could go in with another one, but my skin feels so horrible, I don't want to. I've got quite dry skin, but I'm eczema prone, so sometimes like taking off my makeup just leaves me feeling a bit like, if I use anything like this. So, do I still hate it? Yes, still hate it, don't even have to think about it. So the next one in the bag is this. This is the Simple Moisturizing Facial Wash, and I know this is one that my friend said. So, I've got nothing against Simple, the brand. This is more the foaming face wash. So I try to avoid a foaming face wash where possible. They just don't sit well with my skin type. But I also don't think they're really good for anyone's skin type. So foam in general strips the skin. My skin is quite dry and I don't want to strip my skin of anything. I just want to clean it. So for me, if it's got like a foaming agent in it, I won't want to use it. This one, which is why it's so hard for people, like I just don't get it. This one says 100% soap free, but the second ingredient is sodium lauryl sulfate, which is SLS, which is a foaming agent. So I know it's not soap, but surely it's like the same thing to a customer, right? Anyway, I don't think using this like every now and again is gonna be that troublesome to your skin, but if you're washing your face every day like you should be, morning and night, like that's just a recipe for disaster. So I will use it to see what it's like, but I don't think it's going to be making its way into the skincare stash. You'll find as well that face washes with SLS in them tend to have a really high pH, so maybe like something like 6.5 or 7, and then the skin's natural pH is 4.5, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 4.5. And you can see it just kind of off balances the skin, and I find that they give the skin like this squeaky clean feeling, which I used to love. I used to want that. Now I just think if I've got a squeaky clean feeling, that means my skin is dry, that it's tight and uncomfortable. So that's not something I want to do. That being said though, not all foaming face wash I think are bad. You can get like natural foaming agents, so you can look for those if you kind of like that big lather. Right, let me try it. And just see. I've got some water here, which I'll use it with. So you can already see the bubbles. It is really like inoffensive, like it doesn't smell. At the moment it feels fine, but it's just because I know that ingredient's in it that I don't want to use it. I've got my flannel here as well, so I can wash my face as I go. Look at all that foam. That is like a bubble bath. That is not for the face. Oh my god. I just know right now my skin might be okay, but tomorrow, oh hell no. And as well, if you thought our face was clean from the face wipes, look at that water. You can't really tell, but it should be clear. Like, it's tap water, it should be clear. But it's not, it's filthy. Oh my god, I've just spied the next one. This is a good one, let me get it out. Okay, so, as soon as I show this, a lot of skincare lovers will know. They'll know. So this is the St. Ives Blemish Control Apricot Scrub. Now, this has had a few incarnations, like different versions over the years. This is the latest one. I haven't thought about or seen this in years. I think, I probably would have told someone not like to steer clear of this ages ago, but I still would to this day. The reason is, this is the harshest scrub ever. I need to crack it open just to see. I haven't tried it in years, so who knows what this formula is like, but the OG is, it is honestly sandpaper. This is like sandpaper on your skin. So my opinion on this is, and was then, is now, is that it's really harsh on your skin, and I don't think anyone needs a scrub this harsh. Like I said, it's like sandpaper on your face. Like, why would you want to do that? And on here it says like use, I'm sure the old one used to say use every day. This one says 3 to 4 times a week, but I still think that is far too much, which is why I don't think this is a good product, but if I was going to use it or have it in my routine, I'd use it like once a week at most. And if you were like sensitive or had rosacea or I don't know, a lot of skin types, I would say don't even touch it. But if you've got very normal skin that isn't reactive, like using it once a week might not do you any harm. I'm not making any promises though. But I should probably try it on my face just to see if it is as abrasive as it was back then. Another thing, right, that makes me laugh is dermatologically tested. What were the results? Like, did they like it? Did they not? Like, I know a lot of the other things have dermatologically approved, but what about this one? Like, what was the outcome? It's like a cliffhanger. Okay, I'm going to use a tiny bit. I'm going to just use it on my cheeks because I don't want to have a reaction. So I'm going to just mix a little bit in with some water and give it a go. It does smell nice. I've got to give it that. It does smell nice. And I do like one of my favourite scrubs is the, which one is it? The Henriksen Walnut scrub. I don't know if they still do that one, but I do love that and it smells incredible. Even though I love the Henriksen one, and that's got walnut in it, shells, it doesn't feel as abrasive as this one does. I think that's enough. I have to call that one a day. But with this one, what I'm going to say is, it's not the worst thing in the world. If I wanted to use it maybe once a week, I wouldn't, but if I had to, I would use it once a week, and I would just say no, don't use it if you've got sensitive skin or rosacea or all the things I said before. Let's take it off. So the next thing in the bag is coconut oil, and the reason that I've told my friends in the past not to use coconut oil is because loads of people don't know that it's actually comedogenic, so it clogs your pores. And a lot of people use it because they think, oh, my skin's really dry, I just want something so nourishing. Whereas in fact, this is not doing you any favours by using it because it creates almost like a barrier on your skin rather than hydrating it. So you want to use a moisturiser. There is a good reason to use this though. Sometimes I'll crack it open actually, if I'm able to, yeah. So this one has just been in this bag, but let me warm it up in my hands and I'll show you how I would actually use it. So where I would use this is areas that you want to keep in moisture, so your elbows, your heels, places like that, but keep it away from your face. Like, I think it's definitely going to lead to breakouts and spots. Like if you put it on your face, stick to a normal moisturiser and keep this in areas that you just want to keep in and lock in that moisturiser rather than using it as a moisturiser. Does that make sense? So we definitely saved the best till last, or maybe the most controversial until last. And these are nose strips, so Blackhead nose strips. A really popular brand is Bior, and these are T-Zone. Oh my god, there's so many reasons why I've probably told my friends not to use these. I guess the main thing is that these strips, when you put them on your nose, have got quite strong adhesives on them. So when you're pulling them off, you're obviously stretching your pores. So you're obviously using them to get rid of blackheads and all the gunk out, which I know so many people find really, like, what's the word? Like, not therapeutic, but like enjoy it. But you're actually stretching them so they're more likely to clog back up. They come in these little sachets like this. I will crack them open. But another reason I think I would, or have told my friends not to use them in the past, is sometimes people don't use them correctly, and then that can make the outcome even worse, like stretch your pores even more. And I guess a big thing is you'd use this because obviously you've seen that you've got a lot of blackheads, or your pores are very clogged. You're using this to get rid of it. But if you just used something like maybe salicylic acid, that can go deep into your pores and remove it, but it also helps to prevent it, whereas this doesn't. It literally just unclogs them and does nothing else. So why would you bother? You would just use something that does both, right? So I'm going to use one. I'm going to completely follow the guidelines because then at least I could say I'm a yay or a nay. Okay, I've got it on now, and honestly, as I was applying it to my nose, I could smell the adhesive. Like, it's so strong and it feels really sticky on the nose. Like, it feels like I've just put like glue, like PVA glue all over my nose. So it says to leave it on for about 5-10 minutes, I think. So I'm going to do that and then I'll come back and show you what it's like and what I think. Okay, so it's been about just under 10 minutes now, and I'm going to take it off and see what comes off with it. Ow. Oh my god. My eyes are watering because it's hurting so much. Ah! If you've got a sensitive nose, avoid this at all costs. It's also... Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god, this is killing! Oh my god. It's also left like loads of marks. Oh my god, that bit is the worst. Oh my god, my eyes, they are watering. Oh my god, that hurt way more than I thought it was going to. Oh my god. Yeah, all of that, and it didn't even do anything. Okay, so that is the end of this video. Thank god. I've still got gunk all over my face. I'm going to go and do my proper skincare routine and probably put on a recovery face mask, the Dermalogica one, just to save my skin a little bit. But To be honest, I don't think I've changed my mind on any of the products. I'm sorry, friends. The coconut oil, maybe on your body. I would go as far as saying that one I don't hate, but definitely wouldn't use it on my face. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like me to do it for maybe makeup as well. I'm sure I can think of some things, ask my friends. If you do like this video though, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you're new here, because I upload a new video every single week. So I'm gonna go and put on that face mask before my skin cries anymore. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye!